welcome back to Tarot and Chill. My name is Nisha, and this is a pick a card reading to find out who has a message for you. I've got 3 groups for you to choose from today. Group 1 is the clear quartz. Group 2 is the Unakite. And group 3 is the Amethyst. Please pause the video now if you need to take a moment to make your choice, otherwise I'll see you in your reading. All the timestamps will be in the description box below. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up button, leave me a comment to let me know how it resonates for you, and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. You can also find details of personal readings in the description box. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in your reading. This reading is for you if you chose the clear quartz. Let's see what cards you have. From the astrology reading cards you have Aries. The energy around you is dynamic and spontaneous. Crusading impulsive action is likely. From the Black and Gold Edition tarot you have 2 of Cups. And the Ace of Swords reversed. This is someone who's not able to talk to you, or they have a difficult time talking to you, and I feel like they don't really know what to say to you. But I also feel like they might have said no or something to you recently. Or this might be that they want to tell you no. Like thanks, but no thanks kind of thing. This could be a job you applied for or a person you've asked out on a date. And it's like they really don't dislike you or anything. They want to say I like you, but I just don't have any ability to commit to you right now. Or I like you, but I just don't want to talk to you anymore. Or it's nothing personal. I just don't want to go out with you anymore or something. Like they want to break up or they don't want to continue the communication with you. It feels like because they've got somewhere else to focus, but they do care about you. It's just that I feel like they just can't really talk to you. It's like not good for the head. Either because they think about you all day and nothing else, like work and stuff. And it's like if that's the case, they really want to word things nicely. Like, you're the love of my life. I have nothing but good things to say about you, but I'm just so in love with you that I'm distracted. Like, that's kind of the wording that they would be looking for. And they don't really know how to say it to you. Like, they don't think that would work because it kind of sounds like they're trying to say, will you marry me? That's not what they're trying to say. They're more trying to say, like, it's a no from me. But it's not like, hell no, you ugly. It's more like, you're beautiful. You're so beautiful. You're really amazing. You're, like, perfect for me. You're amazing, I really love you still, but I just can't talk to you right now. Like, I've got so much going on in my life. I've got this, and this to do, so can we just not speak for like a month? No offense, like, can we just not talk? Or it could be that you've invited somebody somewhere and they just want to say, sorry, I really like you, that sounds like a really good idea. I've already got plans, like they've just already got something to do, or they can't right now, they feel bad in life right now, like their thinking is not very good. This person seems to be someone who can think really negatively, especially about love. They might be okay if they're kind of on their own, but I feel like they can just get very negative. And this person might be feeling very negative about your relationship, even if your relationship's okay usually. I just feel like they may have cut off communication with you. And they've done it like finally, like goodbye forever, this is the end. In that case, it's not like, again, like it's not like they don't like you, but it's like for their own healing. I feel like for their own healing, they've cut you off so they can talk to someone else. Like, I'm not sure if you did something... Did you do something like try and chat up this person's partner once? Or try and say a lie to their partner or something? Like, you sent some message to their partner that was like, by the way, they secretly had like 8 children once for some guy called blah, blah, blah. And then just laughed. Or something, and it's like complete bullshit, but this person just doesn't want to see you anymore. It's like they don't hate you. They actually don't have a problem with you otherwise, apart from maybe what you've said about them. Like you might have lied on them, or I don't know, it's like you've said something weird to them, or I don't know what's happened, but I just feel like this person may find that they want to protect their relationship from you. It's like someone who needs to protect their relationship from your evil eye and your intrusion and your thoughts about them and whatever you're doing. Like, this person can't win in life until they stop talking to you, I feel like. Like, their life just never goes okay. Until they stop talking to you or stop thinking about you like they prefer when you're not in their life. Even if they really love you, it's just like you're not good for each other. You talk badly, like the communication's bad. The communication's not helpful. It's like just a pointless waste of time. I do feel like it's a no, like something's a no. It might be a really sweet rejection, but it's still a rejection. I also feel like there's a message from Spirit. Spirit wants to talk to you. And it's about someone who you love. And I feel like there's someone you love who you shouldn't think about anymore. And actually, I feel like there's like a sweet goodbye you can say. And even if you love each other, it's still like just a goodbye for right now. It feels like maybe a hard heart-to-heart that you need to have with someone. And it's like, I'm really sorry, but I'm engaged to someone else now, and it's really sweet you still think about me, but I'm just not able to deal with you anymore or something. It feels like it's time for you to get a communication from someone you love. But it just might not be very positive, it might not be well thought out. It might be mean or cruel, or at least in your feelings it might seem mean and cruel. Because you might want like a partnership or a connection that's sweet, and this person might just say, sorry, I'm really busy, I'm about to go on holiday, or something, and they just don't like reply the way you want them to. But I feel like this is someone you love, or you maybe loved them once but you've stopped talking to them, or they love you but you've stopped talking to them, or they love you but they've stopped talking to you, something like that. It just feels like there's a disciplined need to focus on your own stuff and not this person. But yeah, I'm feeling like there is a romantic interest who's interested in you, but they're just not ready to tell you. And it is because they're focused on their own life. And this one's just like from the Most High to say someone does like you and think you're beautiful, but they don't want to talk to you right now because they don't feel like a winner in their own life. So that's a really sweet message for someone. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the reading. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button below. Leave me a comment to let me know how it resonated for you. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. And if you'd like a personal reading, the information will be linked below. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye. This reading is for you if you chose the Unakite. Let's see what cards you have. From the astrology reading cards, you have Scorpio. This energy is intense, masterful, thoughtful, and magnetically charming, but also secretive and possessive. And from the Black and Gold Edition tarot, you have Knight of Wands, Ten of Swords, and Seven of Swords. This is somebody who's having a bit of a tired, I feel like they might be having like a midlife crisis or breakdown or something like that. Like they're a bit exhausted, they're a bit tired, they feel deceased almost, or like diseased or something. Like they just feel done. They feel done out here. This person is maybe embarrassed as well. They don't need to be like having a midlife crisis or really depressed or exhausted or anything, but they could be just like really embarrassed and ashamed of their actions, and they kind of want to run away and avoid. Or maybe that's something they've done previously, like they've ghosted you because they were ashamed. They're having a bad time in life and they just couldn't tell you. Like this is that friend who will have depression for like a year and just not reply to your messages, and they might make up excuses because they don't want to be honest and tell you that they've got really bad depression. So they might just be like, oh, I'm so busy, I'm really sorry, I couldn't get to your message. And they're the kind of person where they don't want you to see that they're having a bad time. I'm sorry. It's not like they purposely are really horrible and dishonest, but they are the kind of person where they just can't deal with things. Like they're done out here, they've had enough, they're so sick of everything. And then they'll just like try not to take on anything new, and they'll just think, I'll do that later, I'll reply to that message later. I'll reply later, I'll do that later, and they have like more important things on their plate. And it feels like with messaging you or talking to you or actually communicating with you, they really want to, like they would wish they could do it right now, but they just don't feel the energy. They feel so drained and tired. This person could be a Scorpio, they could also be a Sagittarius, Leo, Capricorn's coming through. I feel like this person may want you to not notice them right now. Like they just want to get around everyone's attention and do their business without anyone noticing them. But I feel like this person does make a bit too much noise and they attract too much attention. Like there's something about them. It might be that they run fast, like they just run around doing things really fast, or they are very loud when they're doing things, or maybe they're a bit famous or something, or like they post a lot on social media and it's like they're ignoring your message but posting. And you feel annoyed with them, but I feel like that's just maybe something that they have to do right now. Like if they work as like a musician or something, it might be like they've scheduled 6 months worth of posts on Instagram and even Snapchat and stuff, like they might have an algorithm, an app, an AI or something that they use to be able to schedule everything. Like it's probably not that difficult for people who are kind of clever. And this person's quite clever and they do figure out how to just like get on with things and not talk to people because it's like their favourite way to just get the most done. This person's the kind of person who'll stay up all night doing the stuff that everyone else does all day. Well, you don't know, like, it's just better, this person likes it better if nobody knows them. Nobody sees them doing their business, and nobody talks to them while they're doing their business. So maybe they're an Uber driver and they don't work during the day because it's too rush hour. They work at night instead, and then they're trying to, like, hurry up and get everything done they need to get done so they can sleep during the day. You might not have heard from this person for 7 months. 7 days, 7 weeks, 7 years, even 10 years. 11 years, 12 years, like this person may have been hiding from you. They may have been dishonest and just like lying to you even. Like this person could be not necessarily just going through a hard time and depressed and hiding from you. But they also could be someone who cheated on you or something. Like they might have gone out with you and left you really disappointed and heartbroken because they just like did a runner. And maybe they talked to loads of other people and were like collecting phone numbers. I'm hearing collecting phone numbers like they were handbags, or they secretly were like cross-dressing in like women's clothes. You didn't know about it for ages and then they just like ran off because they were embarrassed or something. But I feel like they were doing something like cheating on you. They might have been cheating on you with like men and women and everyone, like group encounters and stuff. I feel like this person you may have known since you were a child or they were a child. Or they could be quite childlike. Or they have a lot of inner child healing to do. And this person seems to be someone who lived far away for a while and you didn't see for ages and you maybe just thought the relationship was done. I do feel like they have a clownish way about them sometimes. Like when they come back, they might come back with like too much of a show of attention and then ghost again. They maybe dress in a way that's like a bit irritatingly attention seeking. Like it's just a bit too much. I don't know, they might try a bit too hard with their outfits and their appearance. It's not like there's anything really wrong with this person. I just feel like you might have some negative feelings about them and we have to be showing them in an even light. Like they are kind of a flake, they're kind of a liar maybe. They can be really dishonest or they can just be having a hard time and just ignore you for a year. And they can also be someone who rushes things and tries to do too much when they have energy. Like when they do have energy, they will be really busy and they'll try and go to every meeting and every appointment and catch up with every friend and reply to every message. And then they might have like a breakdown or a depression or exhaustion and they just don't reply and they just hide. They disappear into the house or away to do whatever they're doing. They're just like doing laundry for like 6 months or something like that. Like I feel like this person might tell you that, like, sorry, I've just been doing laundry. And they've replied like 3 months late and you'll think, okay. Or like, I've been asleep and you think, okay, you've been asleep for 6 months. Okay. No, they're quite mysterious and their message is like a secret that they want to tell you. The secret might be something like, bestie, you know, I wasn't just doing laundry. I was just like almost dead. Like I had a near-death experience. Yeah, they've been lying to you and it's not like because they're cruel, actually. For most of you watching, it was more like they felt bad about something. It's not like you should necessarily... I'm not saying you should forgive them and think they're an angel if they cheated on you and they didn't tell you because they felt bad. But it's just like, you know, that fact that they feel bad, it just makes them less offensive than other people where they don't tell you because they want you to be embarrassed or something. Like this person didn't intentionally rob you or steal from you or try and humiliate you. I just feel like they've just decided that they can't cope. At certain times, like there was something they couldn't cope with and it might have just been honesty. It might have been a reply. And they seem to have, I feel like, missed something, like left something that they needed to go back and attend to. And you might be that thing that they left and they need to go back to attend to. You're like a person they didn't finish a conversation with. Yeah, I'm feeling like you might have sent them a message a while ago and they just want to reply and they feel embarrassed. Like, sorry. And they always do this, like, it's always like, I'm so sorry, I didn't see your message. I've been so not okay. And then I've been so busy. And they just feel like they're always saying the same thing to you. So if you do know who this person is, I feel like you should copy their style. And apologise for what you've been late because of and haven't replied because of when you do reply, and don't feel like there's a rush to reply because this person will feel like drained about it. So it's kind of okay if you just say it's okay, you never have to explain. I know, same kind of thing. And like it's okay if you don't reply for ages, but also I do really want to keep talking to you, so whenever you do feel like having a friendship, still just know I'm here for you. That's the kind of conversation that I feel like would work with this person. Like, don't worry at all. I know it's going to be another 7 months. But while I have you, I just wanted to say congratulations on blah, blah, blah. And I'm really proud of you, and I really hope you feel better. Like, next time you read this, I hope you're feeling better. It's just like, yeah, this person's got a bit of a problem with managing their own energy. I want to say that's maybe how you'll know them. Like, they're always really excited to do things. When they're having energy and then they just can't, they have a crash. They just can't. This person might have had a car crash. You haven't heard from them for months. I feel like they might have had a car crash or an accident, or yeah, like a near-death experience, or they had like a real bad childhood. And they've never told you, but they kind of want to tell you. Might just want to send you one really, 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 really long message about their extremely stressful things that they've lied about or haven't told you, things that they've kept to themselves, their secrets, and then see how you take them, because they're going to feel really like vulnerable about it. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the reading. Get in touch for personal if you'd like one. The information will be linked below. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. Leave me a comment to let me know how it resonated for you, and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye. This reading is for you if you chose the Amethyst. Let's see what cards you have. From the astrology reading cards, you have Pluto. Your ability to transform, take a big leap forward, and rebirth. From the Black and Gold Edition tarot, you have the Hierophant, Justice, the Nine of Wands, and the Seven of Cups. It feels like a big organization or something like that. It could be like a court decision that you're waiting on, and there may be a message about court or something like that. I don't know if you have to attend court or if you have like a legal matter going on right now, but it feels like there's some uncertainty and there's some confusion. There's something that's not really obvious right now. There's like a hidden matter that needs to be investigated, and it's taking time. And I feel like the message is kind of like, hold on, we're looking into it. Like, wait, we're looking into it, wait your turn. Or something like that. It might be like you're on hold kind of thing, but you're not on the phone. But universally, spiritually speaking, with regards to this message, the message is to tell you that you're on hold right now. You're not quite the next person in the queue, unfortunately, and there's something that seems really dangerous, but it's not as dangerous as it seems. It's like someone who's trying to look dangerous, but they're not dangerous. So I feel like you might not need to worry about something that you might be really worried about right now. It just feels like it's time for you to wait. And I feel like the person is not like a person so much as like an organization or a group of people. And they may want to keep things secret right now. And they may want to also try and seem intimidating or to seem more mysterious in some way. And it's maybe because they just don't really know what to say yet. Like, it's just unclear right now still. Everything's unclear, it's still being investigated, it's still being looked into. Hold on, wait your turn, like just saying that again. It feels like there's something that can change, but it can't change until something's been uncovered. Or until something's been built up. Or until there's somebody who says something. I feel like everything's fair right now, everything's just. Everything's been done fairly, but you might not feel fairly treated. And it feels okay for you to not be feeling fairly treated right now. It just feels like there's something you're not seeing. There's some hidden information, and when you can get the hidden information, it feels like it really helps you, and I feel like you need to unlock maybe some secrets yourself. I feel like there's some message that's coming through about a religious or spiritual advisor who maybe feels like everything's right and just and fair. And they feel like telling you to wait for a transformation in your life. Like, they just want to tell you that something will transform. You maybe have to do something risky to you for things to transform, and you can get a lot of honor and acclaim from doing something risky. It's something like trying to fight a battle for a place that you own or something. It's like there's some message coming through about like an organization wants to tell you to fight for your property to not be taken away from you or something. Like, say you were making mortgage payments, but you were only paying like 80 or 90% of the mortgage every month, and now your bank wants to evict you because they are wondering why you haven't been paying in full. I feel like there's an organization where you've maybe asked for help from them. It could be a lawyer as well. And the legal advice or the advice that they want to give you, it's like you have to wait, don't act on this advice because it's not legal advice. This is just a tarot reading. But it's coming through there is something like a legal matter, and they want to make sure everything's fair. And they feel like you should maybe just wait and try and keep like the keys and try and stay there or something like that. That's the advice. And I feel like there's something coming through about what you have versus what you're willing to say, or there's something coming through about someone who just doesn't want to state their position and it's making it more difficult. Like someone's trying to stand their ground and not give up and being a bit hard ass and tough. And someone might be a bit of a hard ass and like a tough person with you. There's a message coming through about them like changing their story or changing what they want to say, or feeling like a bit defensive or trying to act tough or something like that. And it feels like they're confused. I hope this makes sense to you because it feels like a personal matter that's significant. It's of great significance to someone who's watching, who's meant to be watching, and these readings might not resonate with everyone. But for someone who's meant to be watching, it feels like something to do with family and court, maybe justice, police matters. And it's confusing because there's a lot of confusion and it's being waited on, like there's something that's not quite finished. It's not quite done, and I feel like there's someone who's being really defensive, or there's something to defend. But things will change. I feel like there is something changing in the situation. It's kind of like, okay, enough is enough. Let's just get on with this now. And the situation's no longer on hold. And you can stop feeling like, grrr, what's going to happen with this? You can stop feeling tough about it and just think, okay, let me just try and figure it out as much as I can myself. Like, I'm not the police, I'm not a lawyer. But let me just look and just check that I've got all the information at least. So you can check that you've got all the information. You can try and get in touch, but I feel like you might just be on hold. You might have asked like, hey, what's happening with my case? Can you reply? But they've got like 900 other things to deal with, so you're just gonna have to wait, I'm sorry. Like if there's an emergency situation with it, you can send them an update if there's something like update and it's an emergency and they have to notice immediately. You can tell people, but I also just feel like right now it's okay. It's okay, you just need to like stay with your position. And I do feel like this message is coming from like an organization and maybe someone's father or something like that. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the reading. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a personal get in touch, the information will be below. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button, leave me a comment to let me know how it resonated for you. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and check out the other content on my channel if you're interested. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye.